Hello there and welcome back. 2022 is ending soon, so I decided to do what every YouTuber do once a year, the best of. I'm gonna do two videos, one related to instrument and tools and another one related to music, the best music for me, the one that inspired me most and make me do better music. So today we're talking about tools and instrument. It's gonna be an informal one. I put some instruments that actually didn't come out in 2022, but they have been upgraded to a point that becomes something new, something better. So, before going on, the usual way you can support this page, you can subscribe and share this video. You can buy from the affiliate link down below, or you can become a Patreon. In Patreon, I go usually in depth, more in depth, and do one-on-one lesson and whatnot. It's a super great place for you to learn more stuff. Okay, let's start. The first category, my favorite drum machine of 2022. Ooh. Erica Synth Percons. I think this is a brilliant instrument. It allows you to create full track or just very crazy sounding drum lines. I love the fact that it has 4 voices with the same control, so it's pretty easy to understand what's happening all on your hand, all in front of you. 4 different sequencer with a pretty powerful sequencer and possibility with randomization, with probability. I think this is a sort of dream machine in the way you can control it. I think, yeah, Erica really nailed it with this one. Since I saw it at Superboot, I knew I wanted it, so I got it a couple of months ago. And yes, I love it. I really love it. I'm working on it a lot lately. So yeah, congratulations, Erica. This is the best. All right, let's move to the best. I call it a workstation. I don't know how to define it, but it's a tool, an instrument that I dearly love. It was one of the first that I started really working with and to create ambient, and to this year came the new version, and it's the Teenage Engineering OP1. It's very reductive to talk about this as a synth. It is a workstation. It's a sort of computer in a small, beautiful form factor. It has, of course, all the things that the original OP1 have, plus few new tools, new synth, new effects, and I'm sure that Teenage will update this platform constantly, making a great investment for the future. Future-proof, I think. I really like it. It feels great. It's such a beautiful design thing, but also smart, intelligent, and sounds great. OP1 has been, in my scholarly career, one of the tools that I used the most and that really pushed my creativity. So it has a very special place in my heart. So thanks, Teenage Engineering, for creating this beautiful piece of art. Let's move now to the best synth. The best synth this year, even though it's not just a synth, it's the Electron Syntact. You know by now that I really love this box. I'm an Electron fanboy. I have mostly everything that they do. But I think this has been one of the most brilliant products that they release. It gathers the most interesting machine coming from other product in a small form factor. It has some new concept like the effects tracks that it's brilliant and sounds amazing. If you give some time to this machine and you really understand it inside out, there's not a lot of things it cannot do. I call it synth because mostly I use it for creating synth line. It could be, yeah, in the same kind of league as a OP1 because they're both workstation, they're both big boxes, I don't know. But yeah, to me this is the best synth of this year. They just add the raw machine and the swarm machine, and this making even better. So I love this tool. Great job, Electron. Let's move on. Let's move now to my favorite sampler of 2022. If you know me, I am not a big sampler guy. I use the Octatrack mostly, but I never really use the sample. And I got the new, no, it's not new, I think, but has been updated recently. Roland SP404MK2. When I got it, the first few days I was like, what is this thing? What can I do with that? I was completely lost. But then I started understanding the power of it. I start understanding how you can play, sample, mangle it, and create composition. So it hasn't been featured on my channel a lot yet because I'm still learning it. But every time I'm using it, I create very interesting things. So this is going to be featured a lot in the upcoming year. And yeah, I think it's brilliant. And it's a different workflow that put me out of my comfort zone. So I love those kind of stuff. Using things that push you out of your comfort zone because you create things, new things. And yeah, super fun to use. Thanks. Let's move now to my favorite sequencer of 2022. Not a surprise. Oxy 1. So this came out a year ago, I don't know, 2020, 2021, I don't really know. I love this thing. It's honestly one of the best sequencer out there. It can do everything. It has 4 different sequencers in it, and the fact is like the new firmware number 3, had so much more things like matricial sequencing, and it can do modulation, it can do LFO. You have 8 gate, 8 CV out, MIDI out, you have a port, the Oxy pipe, so you can put this module in your system and control everything with just one cable. I think it's amazing. I'm in touch with Manuel, that is one of the creators, constantly. He's a super nice guy. He always listens to his customers, and he keep upgrading, keep adding things, and I know that he has so many new ideas. So first, I always love to support people like him that is so involved in the community. And second, this is a brilliant instrument. I love it so much. Thanks, Manuel. Thanks, Oxy. All right, let's move now to my favorite Eurorack voice. There's so many things that come out in Eurorack, so it's very hard to pick. I have many voices that I like, but this here, Moog came out with a beautiful, beautiful tool. It's called the Moog Mavis. It's a full voice. Basically, in this factor that is big, but not that big, you have a classic Moog voice, a lot of patching opportunity, a keyboard that is pretty useful, and a lot of utilities. So if you want to have a classic Moog sound, but add to your case a lot of utilities, this is a great, great voice to have. It's actually also one of the cheapest things you can buy from Moog, and I actually did an album with it, and it might come out soon. I recorded a lot of stuff. It sounds pretty amazing. And yeah, Moog sent this to me, so I would say I'm not biased because I love Moog and I'm proud that Moog actually sent me one to try. I had the chance to try it at Super Booth, and I love it right away. I think that stuff like this that allows everybody to play a certain kind of sound, of a branded sound, it's great stuff. So I really like the fact that Moog thought also of putting in the market something that has a easy entry point for everybody. So yeah, a lot of more things will come about this. Stay tuned. A lot of secret, but it's gonna be cool. Let's move now to the other Eurorack thing, the most cool utility things that came out lately, and this is a very, very new one. Pamela Pro Workout. I have the Pamela New Workout. I used to have the Pamela Workout, and now this came. And this is a no-brainer. These things do so many things, and now with the new screen, everything is so much easier to use. It's easier to see, easier to navigate. And you have 8 CV out, 8 outputs, could be gate, CV, could be a sequencing, could be randomization, could be a lot of stuff. So if you have a case, big or small that is, I think this is one of those modules that you need to have. Not to need, but I would really advise to have. It's brilliant, 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 brilliant. So I love it, and thanks ALM to create such amazing tools. All right, we are almost there. 2 more things. My favorite headphones, because why not? I had the chance to collaborate with them, and I got them after working with them. I used to have the LCT2, and now I got the LCD5. These are cans that are way above what I could afford, honestly. And I'm so lucky that I could have these after a collaboration. They're simply incredible. Again, I worked for a year with the LCD2 that are incredible cans and like easier entry point for the Audi's headphones. But yeah, once you touch something like this and you work with these, it's the best. So first, let me thank Audi's for believing in me and give me one of these things. I love them, and this for me is the end game on headphones. I will never need anything else. Amazing stuff. And then the last but not least, the best effect of 2022 is gonna be the Maris LVX. Now, I can be a little biased here too, because I've been contacted by Maris to be a beta tester. And first, that of course make me super proud and happy. And then I received this thing, and this thing is amazing. I'm working with it a lot behind the scene because it's always connected to my computer. So I'm using it in a send and return effects when I do mixing, because this allows you to do so many things. The modularity of it makes it not being just a delay, but it put together a lot of the algorithm that Maris create. And if you know Maris, you know how high the quality of their algorithm is. It's pretty fun to use. It has a very interesting UI. You can create a lot of stuff with this. So it was hard to choose because there's so many effects that came out every year. There might be some honorable mention. I would say the Generation Loss is something that I really enjoy. I'm curious to try stuff that like the new Vongon delay and blah blah blah. There's so many things. But yeah, I kinda am proud that I had my tiny part in shaping and testing this guy here. So, thanks Maris, and great job with this. I think that's it. Oh no, there's one thing more that I cannot show there. I will put a screenshot, and it's the best plugin. So, I use a lot of plugin, but I don't create music on plugin. But a few weeks ago, these things come out, and it's called the Choreographs, and it's made by Slate and Ash. And my oh my, that thing blows my mind. It's an incredible tool. It's a synth as its core, but it can be a sampler. It has a lot of automation to make it sounds amazing. I bought the entire suite after I bought that, because I think what they do, it's really aimed towards arts. It's something that is a pleasure to touch, not to virtually touch, and to play with. So, yes, that is my favorite plugin of 2022. I think we are done here. I hope you enjoy this, and as usual, this is not meant to be what is best in the market, but what resonated with me and what helped me in creating music, because that's what it's all about. I want to spend some time also to thank all the companies that helped me. A lot of companies reached out asking demos and advices and my opinion, and this is something that makes me really happy and proud. I'm growing in my YouTube channel, growing as an artist, and I decided to go full-time on music just 1 year ago, and things has been a roller coaster of emotion. There's some day that I would like to, throw everything away and say, no, this is such a stupid idea, and some other day that I'm so proud of what I'm doing and the fact that I took the leap and jump on it. So, thanks to them, and in the end, I want to thank you. I have a solid community, a growing community, and most of the people that reach out want to have discussion, conversation in a very creative and interesting way. I didn't notice a lot of hating in my channel, and that made me feel great, make me feel that I'm shaping a great community, and we are shaping a great community. Thanks for supporting. I honestly doing this for you, and I'm for me, of course, but your support is what making all of this possible. So have an amazing end of year and an amazing beginning of 2023, and I'll see you soon. Ciao and thank you.